Good evening. Happy Sunday evening, everybody. This is Adam with RecordKrate, and thanks for coming in. Pride, person, earth, intersect. Hello, Kurt. How are you? Thanks for coming in. Folks, I'm doing a live sell tonight. It's a buy it now sell. Tonight's going to be a little different, but I'll tell you that. Oh, boy, mystic moods. You're exactly right, Chris. You know, Chris, every time, good to see you. Every time I've found in mystic moods, I've yet to find a poster inside. Just like I've yet to find, Kurt, what's that Americana label that I always look for a poster? I'll think of it later, but yeah, weirdos. Hey, TARDIS Riders, so good to see you. You and Kirby, come on in, come on in, come on in. Yeah, I don't know, but yeah, Rounder, yeah, Rounder Records. I've never found a poster. Seen them online. I hope to find one day. Hey, Mark Hunter, how are you? Just like I hope to find some. Look at that here. Hope to find some photographs in the mystic moods. But Chris, whenever you see one out and about, look inside for that. Hello, Mr. Beatles Pro. Good to see you, Mr. Beatles Pro. Were you watching that auction? I don't know if it's still going or not. I had to turn it off, but these records were selling for a crazy amount of money. Crazy. Hey, Brett, how are you? Good to see you. Nika is on the sofa. Nika, say hi. She's got her back to us. She's looking. She may be on the hunt. I'm so glad you're doing fine, Mark. I'm okay. I threw my back out yesterday. You can imagine why if you saw the photograph that I put up for the sale tonight. But unbelievable, folks. Those records kept coming and coming and coming. And every time I picked them up, they were heavy. They were heavy. They were heavy. Hey, Nico, Brett said hi. Brett. She said, "Who's Brett?" I'm just teasing. Yeah. So what I'm doing tonight, folks, is that I got one of the crates, one of the tubs right there, and I looked at every title in that van because I had to pull out the stuff I wasn't interested in. So I don't think I have any mystic moods. So I'm very sorry there. Yeah. They do need to make records like they miss the Beasties. Hey, Calvin, how are you? Calvin was over at that auction. Unbelievable prices. And so, anyway, what I'm going to do, folks, I have not inspected any of these records right here. Where's my finger? There's my finger. I have not inspected any of these records, but I'm going to inspect these records right now. Yes, it has been a minute. I'm going to flip through. If you see something you're interested in, put it in the chat, and I'm going to do my best to keep up with the chat. And I'm going to pull the record out. I'm going to inspect it, and then we're going to make it happen. So if you're ready, I'm ready. Let's get started. I'm going to give this a try, folks. Let's see how it works. So there we go. Okay, TARDIS, absolutely. I actually took it. I took some records to Wake Forest today, but I didn't bring any back because of our temperatures. So I'll reach out to you, TARDIS. Absolutely, I'll reach out to you. Yeah, I wasn't driving the fast car, even though it's repaired, folks. How long has it been, Kurt? Over a year? I don't know what I got on my finger. I paid too much for budget. Oh, good for you. Yeah, absolutely. All right, folks, let's get started. You're so welcome, TARDIS. All right, here we go. The best of Chuck Berry, Joaquin Carrasco, and the Crowns Party Safari, Spyro Gyro, Flat and Scruggs at Carnegie Hall. This is on Columbia. I haven't looked on the inside. $1 Million Weekend Adventures. All right. I'm going to stop it right there. Stop it right there. All right, let's take a look at this. Oh, this is going to be fun. All right. I should probably have somebody come on with me and just talk. All right, this is 12-inch single, Bad Rap, Gin Baby Gin. That's the Love, Tayula Ova. Hello, Dan B. I'll grab that one next. It does have a company order form. Join the Happy Club. Sorry. All right, Kurt. So now I'm going to give the price. And Kurt, if you would like it, put the title and the price in the chat, and we'll make it happen. Okay. Joe King, $5. Never done it like this, folks, but if there's a better way, please let me know. All right, Kurt would like Joe King for $5. Thank you, Kurt. I'll put this right here. Kurt, Joe King, $5. Thank you, sir. Flatten Scruggs for Calvin. Are you hearing an echo, folks? No inner sleeve. Calvin. There's a mark right here, Calvin. I think it's going to give us some ticks. So, Calvin. No echo, good. It's $1, Calvin, if you like it. If you don't, it's okay. It's no problem. Okay. I don't want to put it. You're going to pass. That's fine. I'll put it right here. Okay. That's where we're doing it, folks. All right, here we go. The Beatles songbook. The Hollywood Strings. Jefferson Starship, Red Octopus. This is kind of got the gold there. Sock Hoppin' 60s. 12 great party hits in the early 60s. I love the fact that it's 60s. There's a 60s car. And look at that jam box. I just love it. So this has Dion, Shirelles, Shangri-La, Freddie Cannon. When I was a kid, I thought Later the Back was such a good song. It is a good song today. Bobby Lewis, Joey D, Bill Shannon, Angels, Golden Clark, Chiffon's Sensations, Mother's Finest, Atlanta band. They're very soulful funk, rock, powerful female vocals. Paco, look at there, folks. The jacket is clean. Michael Franks, The Art of Tea. Take a look at the display. Are you trying to say that Boombox is not period authentic? Absolutely. Absolutely. Absolutely, there, Chris. The Ventures in Space. Nope, they're on stage, not in space. Peter, Paul, and Mary reunion. Art Garfunkel, Breakaway. That's my favorite Art Garfunkel record. Spyro Gyro. Spyro Gyro. Spyro Gyro. Rock and Roll Early Days. Looks like a pinball. Chuck Berry, Jerry Lee Lewis, Little Richard, Bill Haley, Elvis Presley. There's some more people on here. I see Bo Diddley. I don't know who that cat is. I don't know that cat. I think that's Chuck Berry. Little Richard, I think that's Bill Haley Comics. Elvez, and that's Jerry Lewis. I don't know that guy. But I do know Bo Diddley. Joe Beck. Diodato. Tim Weisberg. I don't think I've ever had this one before. Okay, let's stop right here. Calvin said, Michael Franks. Absolutely, Calvin. And Kurt said, rock and roll early days. Hello, Brett. Kurt chimed in first. You'll get second refusal. Okay, let's take a look at. Let's take a look at Michael Frank, The Art of Tea. I always love pulling this out and it says your limo is ready. If you ever find this record right here, Chris, if you ever find that when you're out crate digging, Eddie Hazel has a song on that record. All right. There we go. $5, Calvin. Michael Frank, $5. If you're interested in it, Calvin, just put Michael Frank, $5 in the chat. Okay. Is that Eddie Cochran? It could be. We're going to find out in just a moment. Big Joe Turner, Muddy Waters, Willie Mae, Big Mama Thornton. Not everybody get a photograph. Wyoming, Mr. Blues Harris, The Chords, Elvis Presley, Carl Perkins, Chuck Berry, Bo Diddley, Little Richard, yeah, I don't think it's. There's a Grateful Dead ticket in here. Anything I find in a record that shouldn't be there or extra. Oh, the cool thing is that you can order either on VHS or Beta Hi-Fi. If you find that record, you win a free Hi-Fi, a free one. I would love that. Oh, cool. Advertisement for a VHS or Betamax. Okay, let's take a look at the record itself. It's RCA. $5 if you're interested, Kurt. If you're interested, just put rock and roll, the early days, $5. $5. Oh, that's Carl Perkins. That's Carl Perkins. Carl Perkins. Okay. Thank you, Kurt. Brett, were you interested in the other rock and roll? Or was this the one you were interested in? So Calvin, Michael Frank, $5. And then Kurt, rock and roll, $5. All right, thank you. All right, I'll turn the camera around. Well, yeah, the 60s. Okay, great. With the jam box. Oh, rock hopping, 60s. Okay, thank you, Brett. Oh, look, this was cool. On the back, there's steps, there's shoes, there's composition books. There's a pair of Sperry topsiders. I don't know. They could have been around from the 60s. Plus, it shows you the other ones that were part of this series. I had the blue cat on there. Oh, the blue car. Yes, very cool. So far as the surface of these just looks so cool. Brett, $5 if you're interested. Brett, if you would put on there sock hopping 60s, $5, if it's something you like to commit to. 12 great party hits of the early 60s, all original master recordings. Oh no, we're not going down that road. So the car again. I think it's a Dodge or Plymouth. I want the blue cat. Nico, tell him you're not blue. Or is it an AMC? I have no idea. No, it's a Parola. I probably mispronounced it. It's Parola. Looks like a Dodge. Did Dodge make a Parola? It can't be a Parola. Brett will like this. Okay. Parola? Polara? What's the name of that sandwich shop? Tahini? Brett wants this. Sock. Thank you, Brett. I appreciate it. All right, let's turn the camera. Let's do this. All right, here we go. All right, Carly Simon. Oops, I made a mistake. I made a big mistake. Hold on, folks. I made a mistake. See if I can get it back. Copy. Safari. Paste. Go. Enter in the studio. Loading. Loading. Enter studio. Is it there yet? Ah. All right. Camera went out. Thank you. Kurt says it's a Dodge something or another. All right. I got to tell this camera to come on. Oh, it's there already. Here he comes. The camera on the VIN went off. Polara? Okay, for some reason. All right, great. Let's make it happen, folks. All right, here we go. Back to the flip. Carly Simon. Rita Coolidge. Now, who's on this record? Co-produced by Booker T. Jones. Michael McDonald's on here. Booker T. Jones is on here playing the keyboards. There we go. Rita Coolidge. Fireworks, Jose Felician. Cool in the game, ladies' night. Brecker Brothers, they're all over so many different jazz records. Chick. The Freak. This is a soundtrack for Summer Lovers. Who's on here? Michael Sambrello. Oh, Depeche Mode is on here. Stephen Bishop, Tina Turner, Basil Polidorius, The Cage, Nona Hendrix, Heaven 17, Elton John, Tina Turner, Chicago, and Basil's here again. That looks interesting. Hey, Doug, how are you? I'm echoing. Okay. Whoa. Okay, let's try this, Calvin. Rocky soundtrack. Top Gun. More do re mi, the songs children love to sing. Folks, people love to get children's records. Kurt would like Rocky. This cover has some wear. This jacket. It's got wear. Let's take a look at the vinyl. Calvin, did the echo go away? Brett would like to see Top Gun. My next door, I want to have a big counter. The jacket split, but it is there. Almost all of us there. Oh. Kurt. There's some marks on here. Yeah. Kurt, this is a $1 record if you're interested. It's been in a fight. Absolutely. Kurt, it's $1 if you're interested. That's totally cool. If you like it, just put Rocky soundtrack $1 in the chat. We'll make it happen. I'm going to pull Top Gun. I saw that movie one time, but it was a long time ago. Alrighty. While I'm grabbing Top Gun, here's a record that has not been dinked, and I love it. Nat King Cole. Got a bunch of 7s. That's totally cool, Kurt. Top Gun. Every time I see this, I think, oh no, it's a MoFi. We're not going there. You're so welcome. So what I did, folks, I did not inspect any of these records before I got them yesterday. It does have the proper inner sleeve. And here's the record. The surface looks nice. There's somebody's hair. That is very cool. Brett, why don't I put this to the side? It's got a dish. Why don't I put it to the side and we can listen to it when you come in? Does that sound fair, sir? I'll be going back, Calvin. If that sounds fair, Brett, just let me know. We can listen to it. I'll put the weight on it, and we'll make it happen. All righty, I'll put it right here. All right, going back to the bin. Yeah, Calvin, you should do your hair like that. I want to do my hair like that. I want to be as cool as Tom, but I don't want to join his church, though. Okay. This is a jazz record, Barry Manilow, 2 a.m. Paradise 1, Paradise Cafe, excuse me. Shadow Facts, Michael LaRumer, George Winston, Ballads and Blues, 1972. Yeah, that sounds good. George Winston, Andreas Roland Wielder. TK Disco, where is TK? I mean TC. Anita Ward, ring my bell. TC, where are you? I did transfer the 7s to a crate, and there's a bunch of 7s from Sugar Hill. This is Rapper's Delight, Sugar Hill Gang. Here's a disco single. Rock You Baby, The Force. That might be the one, I don't know. Rock You Baby. Now this side is instrumental. It is a white label promo. It's got a gold stamp on the back. Rapper's Delight. Rapper's Delight it is. Let's take a look and see. Okay. So Dan came in first. Let's take a look and see. Wow. Maybe I have more than one copy because, you know, DJs have more than one copy. Here's the jacket. It looks pretty nice. Okay, let's take a look at the vinyl. The surface of the vinyl looks great. There's a mark on side A. I do not feel the mark. Let's check for flatness. It looks great. So who came in first? Dan B came in first. Rapper's Delight, $8. If you're interested in it, Dan, just go ahead and put $8. If you want to pass, that's totally cool. I'll go down the line. Sugar Hill, Rapper's Delight. I dug a 7-inch of Rapper's Delight. Oh, cool. Yeah, short versions. Let's see how long this one is, Calvin. I mean, excuse me. Let's see how long this one is. 15 minutes, Chris. And the other side is 6 minutes 30. Short version, long version. Okay, Dan would like Rapper's Delight for 8. Good snag, Dan. Dan. Doug, how are you? What's been happening with you? All right. Are we back to the camera? Or are we back to the bin? Here we go. This is fun, folks. You know, I could do this every night, maybe 6 nights, 7 nights. I can't remember. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I could do it for 5 nights. All right, back to the bin. All right, looks like another 12-inch single. Calvin, are we doing okay with the echo? The Beats Won't Stop. BASC 12. DJ interface and the sound connection mix masters. Foxy, hot number. I know that TC likes hot. I know that TC likes Foxy. McFadden and Whitehead. Ain't no stopping us now. Another 12-inch single. This is Chick with Good Times. Charlie Daniels. This one has The Devil Went Down to Georgia. Yes, ma'am? Okay. Jeff Luber Fusion. Hey, TTR. How are you? I said your name 3 times and you're here. Oh, thank you, Calvin. And good times. These are such good times. Leave your something somewhere. All right, let's. Hey, Dan, how are you? Confunction. Oh, I'm sorry. A different Dan. Handicap Traveler Dan. Charlie Daniels and Confunction. All right, give me. Oh, I haven't even shown it yet, but I'll show it to you now. There you go, folks. And what am I looking for? Charlie Daniels. This is fun. And the cool thing about this, folks, is that I have put, so I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 already here that aren't priced that people can dig in. And so this, and then 5 plus 5, there's 10 crates of records people can dig in, crate stubs people can dig in. When they shop and they bring it to the counter, I give them a price. Did you leave your pass behind? I don't know. Here's the inner sleeve TC. Here's this. I just don't find them in that condition. Surface looks good. I would say VG plus. Okay, let's check for flatness. TC, it's a winner. TC, $3. If you're interested in it, TC, just put Foxy 12-inch, $3. Oh yeah, leave your past behind. Thank you, Calvin. Okay. Chick, a warm summer night. That would be tonight because we are officially summer. There's some marks on the surface. TC would like Foxy for $3. Thank you, TC. I appreciate that a bunch. Okay. There's some scuffs on here. There's more scuffs than I like to see. Definitely needs a bath. Yeah. It has got the wire grooves. TC is Foxy. TC, oh, yeah. TC, do you mind if I play it and then get back with you? I'll give you first refusal when I figure it out. Okay, I'll just make a note. Or if you just want to totally pass, that's totally cool with me. Okay. All righty. Works for me. All right. Play Chick for TC. Report. Thank you, sir. I'll put that right here. All right. What was next? Charlie Daniels. Calvin asked about Charlie Daniels. Is this too slow for everybody? This is really slow for what I usually do. I'm okay with it. I just don't want to bother anybody. But if you can think of a way for it to be better. TC, Charlie Daniels is VG condition. There's some surface stuff going on. It needs a bath. There's one mark that kind of concerns me. Concerns me only that I don't think it's going to be audible, but I won't know till I play it. Can I play it for you and get back with you, Calvin? This is fine. Kind of like it. What? Doug, I did see some hard rock and metal, Doug. Okay. Slow. I'm cool. Almost like Christmas. So Calvin's going to pass. Okay, Calvin, I'll put it back in the bin. And then someone may want to bring it to the counter and I can address it then. Okay, Confunction. I think I saw Confunction live. I think I did, but I wasn't as familiar with them. It's got an insert with lyrics. I'm going to say it has some sleeve pulls. Yeah, I'm going to say it has some sleeve pulls. It's flat. So here's the story, Dan. I'm going to say $3 on this, and when you come to pick it up, you can refuse it if you like. So if you would like it, Dan, $3. I'll just put confunction in the chat, $3, and then or if you want to pass, just put pass. What is sleeve pull? So when you pull the record in and out of the sleeves, it can get up against here and kind of leave a mark. Can someone else chime in on that? I think the marks only happen when it goes in and out of the sleeve. I don't think there's any other reason that it happens. Fun, funk, $3. Yeah, so I'll put this right here, Dan. Thank you much. And when you come in, sometimes called paper burn. Huh, never knew that. There you go. Whatever you say, don't say player's copy. I cannot stand that term being thrown around these days. Holy smoke. Let's go back to the bin. Okay, here we go. Pablo Cruz. I love this record, folks. I love it. But it's okay. Not everybody has to love it. Carly Simon, Boys in the Trees. All right, now, this looks interesting. Box head. I know nothing about this. I would probably have to reach out for some assistance, but it's on the Orphic Egg label. I'm sure Kurt's already put it up, which I think is somewhat London Records, a product of London Records. So it could be classical, it could be a really cool, psych record. I have no idea. YMCA. They're also called WISP. Okay, Christmas in July is coming up. I need a large Gene Autry on the cover with the reindeer in the background. Text me an image, Calvin. I'll try to look out for it. Looks like you got a bunch of player copies of that pen. YMCA. Classical. Wrong album, Doug. So it is classical. Thank you, Kurt. It just looks so interesting. Is it avant-garde classical? Doug, are you interested in this YMCA record? And I think Mr. Beatles Pro says it doesn't have YMCA on it. You know, when it was announced that there was going to be this record for, it is not on here. Mr. Beatles Pro is right. All right, Tom. When it was announced that Randy Savage was going to have a record, I thought it was this guy right here. Record I don't see a lot of, folks. Average White Band, Cupcake. Is this Cupcake? No, self-titled. Oh, Cut the Cake has an actual cake on the cover. Chicago. Holly's hits, live hits. This is a UK press, and I did look at this one. There they are. Outfits. Let's see what's on here. I Can't Let Go, Just One Look. I Can't Tell the Bottom from the Top. Bus Stop. I've heard that song. Another Night. 4th of July, Asbury Park. Star. My Island. I'm Down. Stop, Stop, Stop. One Cool Woman in a Black Dress. Carrie Ann. The Air That I Breathe. Too Young to Be Married. He Ain't Heavy. He's My Brother. And they might. Yeah. This is on the Flying Dutchman label. It does have Ron Carter on bass, narrated by Roscoe People. Stanley Clark. I can move my camera a little bit. We have another record here. Another record here. This is another disco, Indian disco. Less rock and roll by Atlantic Star. The Beach Boys, Here Comes the Night. Disco single. Oh, Here Comes the Night. Lamar Thomas, Claimed to Your Life. Nino Tempo, Fifth Avenue. Sax. Stanley Clark. What was the Village People? We'll take a look, Calvin. And for the Village People, and Stanley Clark. It's fun to stay at home. And then we'll go back to the MacBook Pro. It's fun to stay at the YMCA. Alrighty, I'm sorry. Okay, Calvin comes in first. The Village People, iconic cover. San Francisco in Hollywood. It says San Francisco, you got me. In Hollywood, everybody is a star. Fire Island and Village People. So there's 4 songs on here. The window looks like a cube. Oh, it does? That window there. Wow. Let me know, Calvin. Stanley Clark, Journey to Love. Need some glue? Definitely needs a bath. There's some surface marks, some wisp. What was the other term? Yeah, Dan, I'm going to pass on this one. Okay. It's $1 if you like. What was the condition of the Village People? I probably got to take a look and see. Dan, it's $1 if you're interested. If you want to pass, that's totally cool. But I'll put this in the world's famous cheapo bin. Dan knows how I grade. Okay, Dan, very cool. Stanley, $1. All righty. All righty. What's Sean? Let's say Sean's name 3 times and see if he shows up. Sean, where's Sean? Analog television cat. Oh, this is like a big old 12-inch single. Oh, so it's got a medley. Side 1 is a medley, San Francisco and in Hollywood, because it's like one continual groove. Side 2 is 2 different songs. Yeah. All right. Kurt, $4 on Village People if you like it. So the condition, I'll say it's a strong VG. It's got does it play it? I think it plays at 33, but it's got wide grooves because it's a 12-inch single. Yeah. It's their first one. Their first one was wow, like a single. Very cool. Thanks, Calvin. Oh, okay. Thanks, Kurt. Calvin, your choice. Calvin, you go first. Calvin, you have first Refusal? If you pass, Kurt might decide to chime in. There is some wear right there. $4. VG plus times 2 to the power of 10. That will even wake up Nico. $4, Calvin. You can have a good time. You can do something. You can, I don't know. All right, Calvin. Kurt sent it for 4. Calvin passed. Thank you so much. Thank you, Kurt. And when you come and pick it up, if if you guys ever get anything from me, let me know if there's a problem, concern. Yeah. I want everybody to be happy. Don't hurt my feelings. Disco single, Wilbert Longmire, Love's Holiday. I don't know this song. Yolanda, TC. Oh, this was Mono. Gold stamp promo and a white label promo. There's another disco single, Melba Moore. Pick Me Up, I'll Dance. Okay. Let's see if this is Mono. Stereo on both sides. You got to come by this week. I got to pay rent, Kurt. You got to come by Tuesday. Hillary, do it. This one's Mono. An Evening with Tom Muir. Oh, this one's cool. Exposed 2. It's got all these cool people on it. Is this Kato? Where's Jim? No, this is Columbia Epic. But looky here, folks. Psychedelic Furs. Harlequin's on here. Hitmen, Holly. Step. Lovely. There's another Hitman. Jozo Zep. Gary Wright. OMD. I'll come back to this one right here. I don't know what it is. Billy Thorpe. Tommy Two-Tone. Wilford and St. John's. Is that the guy from Aerosmith? Let's see what it has on here. Yeah, all those people tell that girl to shut up, Holly and the Italians. She talks in stereo, Jerry Myrick in the figures. Pretty in Pink. Messages. It just goes on and on. All those people. Carla DeVito. Another Sister Europe. Another OMD, Electricity. What's the second? I'm sorry, folks. I'm making cereal. Okay. 8, 6, 7, 5. Exposed 2 and Wilbert Longmire. So did Gino Vanelli this week. All right, 8, 6, 7, 5, 3, 0, 9. And the sad thing is Tommy Two-Tone did not write that song. So he has to perform it. Bless his heart. Jacket looks fine. It's a gatefold. No marijuana. Let's take a look at the vinyl. I've had this before. I'm not either, TC. CBS label. The surface looks fantastic. Tommy mono over it. Side 3, side 4 has some wisp. Yeah. $8, Kurt, if you're interested. Jazz guitars from Ohio. Expose 2 is $8, Kurt, if you're interested. Just let me know. Thank you, Kurt. All righty. So this is all the Post-it notes I have. So I've been making them like that. So I'm going to put this right here. Start a new one with Kurt. Exposed. $8. Thank you much. Now let's take a look at the jazz guitars from Ohio. $4, Kurt, if you're interested. It is beautiful. I mean, it's just beautiful. Makes you wonder if it's ever been played. We're at 51 minutes, folks. Let me know if we need to stop. Just let me know. I might got a full day tomorrow, and I don't know if I'll be able to come back tomorrow night. But if I do come back tomorrow night, I definitely have some things ready. I haven't gotten a lot priced in the last. Finished the tub. We're halfway there, so it's going to take another 51 minutes. All right, we're going to run it, folks. So Kurt will like Longmire for $4. All right, here we go. I need a chair. My back is worn out from yesterday. Gino Valinelli. I love Gino and his brothers and his other brother. Super Hits Volume 3. Looks like it's some 60s stuff. Brooke Benton. Herbie Mann live at the Whiskey A Go-Go. All right, who played with him? Warriors, Steve Marcus, Sonny Sharrock, Marloslav Vicious, Bruno Cor. I think Motley Crue just sell the whole tub to Kurt. The Singers Unlimited Acapella 2. It's on the NPS level, which I've seen before, which I think is an audio file, but I can't recall. Usually by the time I bring all this stuff in, folks, I've done a little bit of research. I can pretend like I know stuff. Neil Diamond, John Baez, Dan Coldenberg, The Letterman, The New Christie Minstrels, Chicago, Three Dog Night. One is the loneliest of Blood, Sweat, and Tears. The Letterman, they remind me of vampires in this photograph, especially this hour. Look at that. Chuck Mangione, live the Hollywood Bowl. Jean-Luc Ponty, Cosmic Messenger. I enjoy listening. Check the comments. Oh, Chris, I can see Kurt walking away with the whole crate. Did you guys, did I show that earlier? Did you guys happen to notice that the Glassberry concert was this weekend and that Rick Astley performed some Smith, or one Smith song, maybe more? And he also performed AC/DC song. Now this is a love song. Oh, I really want to hear this one. But if you commit to it, it's a live record, folks. The love song is a Jesus group. They're on Good News Records. They yeah, can't remember their sound right now. Chick Corea, the best of Newport in New York, 72. Barry Manilow, Joe Sample, Easter Crusaders. Oh, there's two of those. Oh, here we go. Macho Man, Macho Man. Those people. Carl Clue, George Benson, Lee Spoon. Barry Manilow, trying to get that feeling. Jane Oliver, Johnny Mathis. Believe it or not, folks, I've been listening to Johnny Mathis. I have so many Johnny Mathis records, and I'm like, I got to get familiarized myself with Johnny Mathis. Tommy Two-Tone was the name of the band, right? Jim Keller was part of the group. He co-wrote the song. Okay. How much for Love Song? Well, I'm going to check, Mark. And I'm going to pull George Benson. Just once. But anyway, Johnny Mathis has been pretty cool to listen to. Love Song. I'm going to rotate the camera. Oh, look, folks. Oh, I got to turn the camera. Somebody used that for a coaster. Can you see it? There we go. Where his hand is. It is a gatefold. All right, let's take a look at Love Song. It's 2-disc set. This looks like where they played. I don't see Raleigh on here. It's got the correct inner sleeve. I Am a Camera Raw. I love that song. Uh-oh. Okay. This needs a bath, Mark. I will say that. There's some wisp. I remember seeing a Tommy Two-Tone album as a kid, not knowing how to pronounce it. I said, Tommy Two-One. If you do break it down, it does say that. Here's a second. This. Oh, it's got some more. They also use this one for coaster. It's got some more dates. I mean, more cities: Chicago, Houston, Wichita, Atlanta. Don't see Raleigh, but I tell you, folks, I think text is powerful. Mark, both of these need a bath. Mark, I'm going to say $12. $12 for the live 2-disc set by Love Song. Feel the Love. Yeah, so there we go, Mark. If you're interested, just put Love Song $12 in the chat. If you want to pass, that's totally cool. I Am a Camera. I've never seen this record before. I've never seen this one. And if you commit to it, Mark, I'll wash it because I want to hear it. All right, let's take a look at George Benson. There's some tape right there. There's some tape right there. $14 people hanging with me. Thank you so much, folks. Hey, it's okay if you share it. It's okay if you like it. It's okay if you hit the subscribe button. So it's a gatefold. It needs some glue right here. Okay. These are the kind that had, had glue. And okay, Mark, I'll get you down for that. And then it needs a cover needs to be wiped down. I'm gonna write this down before I forget it. So all I need to do is forget it. Mark, thank you, Mark. I appreciate it. Love song. So Mark, I'll watch it for you because I want to hear it. All right, let's take a look at the vinyl on Weekend in LA, George Benson. Brett, this record has been played. I'll say it's a VG. It needs a bath. $6, Brett, if you're interested in the George Benson. I think Brett knows how to wash a record. I want to hear it, Mark. I want to hear it. All right. We're waiting for Brett to let us know if he was going to take up this George Benson or if he's going to pass for $6. Good time to ask, what's the best glue to use? Calvin, personally, I don't glue them. I just put them in a bag and let them be. If it's, like 70s, 80s, you can't glue them. The ones from the 50s and 60s, you can't glue them. They were one piece. But these were glued. It needs to be re-glued again. Okay, George Benson. $6. Thank you, Brett. They'll be right here waiting for you. Just kidding. Super glue. I've gotten some glue sticks that I've been very happy with. Got some glue sticks that quickly. And there's nothing wrong with Elmer's. There's nothing wrong with, I don't even know what glues we have now. I know 6 years ago when I was teaching, all the glue was non-toxic, so I couldn't even get high in class. Johnny Mathis, Ray Stevens, be your own best friend. I don't know if this is comedy or if he's very serious with the singing here. He got the music inside. He's got lyrics, so he's a singing guy here. He's a very talented musician. We've been watching his videos. This is Michael Legrand and his orchestra. I Love Paris. This is a jazz record flex. He did a record with Miles Davis. You have to go online and get some credits. Bob Skaggs, Little Man, a song for the Carpenters, Kansas, Audio Visions. I love the the moon's always suggested. Not really more for recreation reasons. Mark, I'm going to pull that race. Rubber cement. There you go. Calvin. They have some strips. They do. They do, TC. You're exactly right. And double-sided tape could also work, I'm sure. But they do have some strips, not only for the 70s, 80s covers, but for the 50s and 60s. JB Will. Okay, I'm going to pull Carpenters, I'm going to pull Ray Stevens, I'm going to pull Kansas, Carpenters. Ray Stevens, Barry Manilow, Gino Bellinelli, Gato Barbarella, Gato Barbieri. Latin stuff. Al Gerard, Judy Collins, Ramsey Lewis. Oh, that's got a time strip on it. St. Esmeralda. Lord, don't let me be misunderstood. Spike Jones. Nitty. How do they pronounce? How do they say it this time? Nitty Gritty Dirt Band. 3-disc. Okay. Got 2 of these. Walter Murphy, Phantom of the Opera. And the last one is Shadow Facts, the dreams of children. Okay. Nitty Gritty, Spike Jones, Dirt Band. Spike Jones. Dirt Band, Spike Jones, Nitty Gritty, Kansas, Carpenters, Stevens. All right, I'm gonna get back to the counter, folks. That is in my hands. Next time I do this, I'm gonna need a counter tall enough so I don't have to bend over into my back. Oh, El St. Maria. Okay, thanks, DC. Okay. Alrighty. Here I am back. See you later, Brett. Brett's got to go. See, I'm going to remove that. Okay, so it's me, folks. I'm going to scroll back up and find out where we are here. Okay, they're made for archival. Ramones. Mark Hunter asked about Ray Stevens. Just once. Let's take a look. There's some foxing on the inside jacket here, Mark, which tells me it's been around some moisture. It's on Warner Brothers. It's got a camel on it, folks. You know, they're always talking about those Kiss records with camels. It needs a bath. It's dished. Mark, it's $1. It's dished. It's $1, Mark. If you want to pass, it's totally cool. But if you're interested, just put Ray Stevens, $1. It's dished and it needs a bath. Alrighty. Kurt asked what's on the Carpenters. Good night, Brett. What's on the Carpenters? Alrighty. J.B. Weld. A song for you. A song for you. Top of the world, hurting each other. It's going to take some time. Goodbye to love. Intermission. Sounds like a compilation. Bless the beast and the children. Flat Baroque. Piano picker. It won't last. I won't last a day without you. Crystal Lullaby. Road Ode. A song for you. There is some chipping. There. And let's take a look at the vinyl. La 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 la. The surface needs a bath. There's some pull marks. It's dished. It's $1, Kurt, if you like it. If not, you can pass. $1 on the Carpenters. I think, might be wrong, but I'm thinking the other ones I've seen like this have a, I don't know, get my Carpenters mixed up. There was a Carpenter that was like an envelope. All right. I'm just going down the list. I'll look and see if you guys commit to. Okay. I got Kansas right here, Audio Visions. Dan asked about this first. Okay. Ooh, those eyes. All right, Dan's asking about Kansas. It's got the proper inner sleeve. Who's singing on this Kansas? Sterling. It's got some wisp. Yeah. $8, Dan, if you're interested in this record, $8 for the Kansas. Okay. I'm going to put it on. Actually, I'm going to see what Dan replies. You can either put it in the chat. TC, I thought I had a flat. I thought I had a flat. All right, we're waiting to hear from Dan about the Kansas. If you like it, Dan, just go and put Kansas, $8. If not, I'll just go to the next person. So Mark passed on Ray Stevens and Kurt passed on Carpenters, which is totally fine. But I won't last a day without you. Darn. I'll say Dan will like Kansas. TC, text me. If I find another one, I'll let you know about it. But text me. Anybody else ask about Kansas? Cal, Dan. Okay. Kurt asked about Nitty Gritty. So Dan will like Kansas. Right. Yeah. Yeah. Text me, Calvin, if I run across another one. I'll do my best to remember to let you know. Okay. Nitty Gritty. We're at the Nitty Gritty. Okay. Nitty Gritty Dirt Band. Kurt, isn't this almost like what was that big record they had? Part 1, Part 2, Part 3. Will the Circle Be Unbroken? Is this almost like a continuation of the Circle? Will the Circle Be Unbroken? So it is a trifold. Holy smoke. Shows a concert. I don't know if it's a live one or not. Look at those people there. So anyway, if you're interested, folks, go to YouTube, key in Rick Astley Smiths, and you'll see him singing There's a Light That Never Goes Out. And he did a fantastic job. I'm thinking Johnny Marr needs to get the band back together and invite Rick Astley to be the singer. And I don't know who can ask for a drummer and for bassist, but anyway. Curtis looking good. Let's track disc 1, Kurt. All right, that one's done. Inspected, that is. 2 more to inspect. Okay. I am a camera. Kurt, I'm gonna say $10 on the Nitty Gritty Dirt Band. Kurt, just let me know if you like to grab it or if you want to pass. Here's the credits. It may be only the Nitty Boys contributing writers. Wow. Well packaged. I'm sure they did a wonderful job when this was released. There's a nice packaging for the record. They may even had a Grammy. Okay, let's see what Kurt says. Darn. Sorry, Calvin. Got to run. But, hey, good night, TC. Fishing in the dark. Got to split you kids. Good night, good night, good night, TARDIS. All right, Kurt would like Nitty Gritty for 10. Thank you so much. Sorry, Mark. Kurt, Nitty, 10. Okay, where are we next? Scroll back up. Oh, Calvin was asking about Spike Jones. All right, let's get Calvin. I know Calvin needs to go to bed soon. I need to go to bed soon. I got to put baby girl to bed soon. So past her bedtime. RCA needs a bath. Oh, this is made somewhere. Made in Italy. RCA SPA Rome. Wow. It's got stampers rather than. It's dished. It's dished, Calvin. It may be okay with a weight. $1, Calvin. If you're interested in the Spike Jones, just put $1. Spike Jones, $1. If you want to pass, just let me know. Okay, Dan was asking about selling Esmeralda. Yes, they did do Mr. Bojangles. Calvin's going to pass. Oh, Dan would like Spike Jones. All right, Dan. $1 it is. Calvin, you got to get yourself a clamp. Sometimes clamps will make disc records sound good. Dan, but better. Okay, Spike. $1. Okay, great. We're down to the last one, which is Saint Esmeralda. This was anybody else? Oh, Elizabeth wants to hear it. Very cool. I think this is the only one who asked about Saint Esmeralda, which is cool. We're gonna do a giveaway, folks. We still got 10 people in the chat. Your boy who made the movie Pulp Fiction, Tarantino, used Don't Let Me Be Misunderstood and Kill Bill. And these guys got popular again. Yeah, there's a mark on it. So this is the LP, not the 12-inch single. But side one is treated like a 12-inch single. Dan is probably a low VG. I'll put it to the side, Dan, if you want to look at it when you come in. Okay? All right, folks. Yeah, Dan, you can check it out when you come in. I'm passing more than the Navy. Oh, gosh. I hear you, Calvin. It's okay, Calvin. You know, when I present them to you, already priced, and I just go $5, $10, $6. You know, it's a big difference. Okay. Alrighty. I got to make a note, Dan. Look at St. Esmeralda. Okay. All right, folks. Let's do a giveaway. We got 12 people in the chat. 2 people just came in. So thank you so much. Let's get a number between 1 and 12. Give me a number between 1 and 12. Whoever's closest to what I have written down on the sheet of paper will win a prize without going over. Whoever's closest to what I have written down on the sheet of paper without going over will win a prize tonight. We're looking at a number between 1 and 12. Go! And while you're going, I'm going to have some water. Oh, Dan 5, Doug 4, Mark 3, Calvin 5. Calvin, going to come in with a Scott. What's shaking? What's this car, Scott? Is that a Infiniti? Is that a Nissan? What's your car, Scott? What's your car? What's your car? What's your car? Boy, Calvin. Kurt comes in with 11. Mr. Beatles Pro comes in with 10. All right, Scott, put in the chat what your car is. GTR. Is that Nissan? GTR. I think JR has had a GTR. I don't think I've ever seen one in person. Nissan. Did I say Datsun? Nissan. I did say Infiniti first, so get your own number, Calvin. All right, I think we're here. Let's go start counting it down. 10, 9. Scott, if you're local, are you local, Scott? 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sorry, Calvin, you've been a wonderful night. Number 10. Who came closest to 10 without going over? Who would that be? Mr. Beatles Pro. Am I right, folks? Mr. Beatles Pro? Oh, you're in Wake Forest. So next time you come to Wake Forest and you drive the car, let me know. I want to come out and take a look at it. Mr. Beatles Pro. Thank you so much, everybody, for coming in. I appreciate it a bunch. I want to do it again tomorrow night. I want to go through another bin. BP, BP, BP. Thanks. Beatles Pro. Will do. All right, cool. Thanks, everybody. Have a wonderful night. An hour, 21 minutes. Have I done this one in a long time? Woohoo! Mr. Beatles Pro, it was fun seeing you and Prudence play ball the other day in your video, so that was really cool. Phil Collins' video had me looking like a ping pong table match. Have a great evening. Hey, Analog, go back and rewatch. You'll get a kick out of what we've done. Put the link in the back room if you can. All right. I'll do that. I forgot about all that, folks. Yeah. If anybody want to come and hang out with me, please do that. Yeah, there we go. But thank you, everybody. Have a blast, and I'll talk with you really soon, okay? All right. Good night.